So today, it's time for me to make another YouTube video. So, okay. So obviously, I need to talk about LGBT rights, and there is a document in the description of every one of my videos. It's like literally reads you like the science of like masculinity, femininity, like just like what I've researched about it, from like real life observations, and it's gonna like talk about LGBT rights and stuff. Like I keep smiling, and the reason I keep smiling is because I have a problem of like immaturity because crushes, because like I feel like at 24 years old, like I don't know, it's like I never dealt with crushes I never dealt with crushes well even back then, but then like now I'm an adult and like I can't run away to no imaginary closet because it doesn't exist. And I feel like honestly, like I have this problem where like I'm afraid to look at people because I'm afraid I'll have a crush on them. I don't know why I would be like afraid. Maybe it's still delusion. And I pray to God that I don't embarrass myself, okay? So, like, me as a person, I feel like I'm a femme and a dyke, okay? I'm 75% masculine, 25% feminine. But my personality, I'm literally a femme and a dyke, okay? See, I don't know nothing about the gay community except for what I've seen on the internet. Okay, so I like masculine women, I like soft studs. It's okay because I'm a woman too. So that's why I was feeling awkward because like the internet had told like people to feel like no, it's not right or something. So that's why I was like, you're being stupid. I mean, we are all in this together. So I just really wish that the transgender people knew you're just a masculine woman and a feminine man. You need to uncover your personality from the inside instead of wearing parts of your personality on the outside, depending on material things for things that come from within. Like maybe you need to adjust your voice. Maybe you need to adjust the pace that you talk. Make your voice higher, make your voice lower, and adjust the tone that you talk. And you're gonna be able to access those emotions without having to look for it on the outside. It'll already be there. I just hope that I do this video correctly because like I feel like I don't have much to say, like cause I don't really like know what to say, so I just have to trust God. It's like the time of this world right now is so serious, but like I need help like adulting, like I'm still like learning how to what my generation calls adulting. So it's like, in this world, like, you're supposed to, like, chase down your success and all that stuff. Like, I need help. I've been living under a rock, just like Patrick Star, for 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. So, like, I need to get out there in this world and have some confidence and walk around like I have a purpose, because I do. It's like, I have to go out there and say to trans people, like, for real, like, go talk to them, talk to gay people. And I'm trying, I'm making YouTube videos every day, for the most part, so I hope it looks like I'm putting the effort. I mean, I watch C-SPAN, I watch politics, I know, like, there's like so much going on in this world. It's not even funny. It's like there's so many things. Like this world's so incorrect. Like we need to learn how to be correct. We all need to learn how to be correct in this world. So me, I'm a dyke. I call myself a dyke because like the people that's like look the most like me to me, like they call themselves dyke. But then like I talk to people like, you're not a dyke. I'm like, yes I am. Don't tell me I'm not a dyke. I mean, I'm hiding the masculinity of my voice anyway. But I'm not like, one who's like so-called dresses like a man. So I don't know. I just know that the trans people is a masculine woman, the feminine man, and actually made the masculine women and feminine men to date each other, because their masculinity and femininity actually like supposed to like, whatever. It's like in this world you have to be successful, people don't want to be successful, especially like, people like DEI people, like they don't want us to be successful as much as the non-DEI people. Did y'all hear about that? Like, they don't want us to be successful, like they don't think we can. Like all it takes is a human, same thing, different flavor of consciousness, right? Like, they need to, I think DEI is going to influence the workplace in a positive way. It just, it just takes time for people to adjust to each other's cultures and adapt, and evolution and adaptation, It's 2025. My hair. I've been growing my hair since high school, so that's 2018. So I've been growing my hair like 6 years. Like whenever like my hair started, it was like really short, and it's like really long now. Like I don't know what to say. I mean, I didn't write the script for this. I just know what I need to talk about. Okay, so God literally made a soulmate for everybody. So like, a masculine woman is gonna have a soulmate that's a feminine male. I mean, shoot, I'm a masculine woman. I know my soulmate. I don't know what it's like when the one you love is gay. I don't know. You don't want them to be gay. You want them to be. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to be being accused of gay when you're not. I know what it's like to be gay and to try to be straight. And once upon a time, I thought I wasn't girly enough either. I have felt like I wasn't girly enough. I hid myself and restricted myself because I thought that I wasn't girly enough. But then, my family told me, you're not like a man, you're not less girly. And I didn't like feeling girly when I was younger. Or feeling lonely. My mama told me I have a smile so bright it could light up the whole planet. It's like I'm trying to become that dyke that I always seen in my head since I was like 19. It was like, before then, it's like, you have like your little imagination fantasies. You have one person this character, one person that character, but then you go, you integrate, you find out, well, both of them is actually two sides of you. It's like I'm trying to bring that dyke that I kept in the closet out into real life. Like it's a struggle, but I know it's possible because of God. I'm just trying to drop all of the old stuff that was holding me back and attaching me to the past. Look, I went on the internet and seen the transgender men. I'm like, you're so beautiful. I don't want you to be a woman because you're so beautiful. Don't even think that you're ugly on the inside. Don't even feel ugly and unwanted, like you're some kind of monster. No, don't feel those feelings. The devil is a lie. I know you have masculine emotions that you have to untangle. And it does take a masculine woman more to process her emotions, more processing power of emotions, so it takes her some time. So she might look like she has an attitude. That's because she's really trying in her thinking process, and she might have a behavior problem, but she might not even notice. She might think she's right and might not even perceive her masculine attitude. She's like, it's just me, and she might feel wronged. You asking why I'm just stopping the video just to smoke nicotine and just drink water, because it's just me humaning, it's like the expression. Yeah, masculine women, transgender men, there's so much more ways to express yourself. Don't do it to your natural body. Don't. It's like sometimes people might see someone express their emotions, they think they're faking it, or think that it's it's not genuine, especially like an LGBT person. They think like, oh, you're faking your personality, you're trying to flaunt something or something like that. No, that's just like the person's actual personality. It's like, it's like a rainbow, it's a rainbow of emotions. It's like a wheel of emotion, and every soul is literally in emotion, walking around. So that's why there's different types of masculinity, femininity ratios. That's why there's a queer community and a non-queer community. I mean, like, that's the God honest truth. And for the children, they say born this way. Yeah, they are born that way, but no, of course, like, you just express your personality. Like, don't go cut off your parts. Like, God help the world, please. You can't judge a book by its cover. They always judge gay people by because they're gay. That's judging a book by a cover. Judging people because they're trans. That's judging a person by the cover. Judging a person because they're straight. It's also judging a book by their cover. Okay, it's sad to say. I used to think that straight people were like the lucky ones, but now, thankfully, we all can be free because God is like showing me the truth, so I can tell you guys we are masculine women and feminine women. We need to uncover our personality from the inside, work through them tough emotions, so we don't have to always carry this. It's not an ego. It's not a safety blanket. It's a part of you. I don't know what it's like to be trans. I can't speak for trans people. But I know it's a masculine and feminine man, and God loves you just the way He created you. He's not mad at you for being trans. He knows those emotions you was feeling. I hope this doesn't rub you the wrong way, but I feel like, you know how those people in the gangs like get a tattoo of a tear. Like, I feel like getting a tattoo here and here, one trans, one rainbow. Like, that's how I feel. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be crazy. I'm not trying to cultural appropriation. Like, that's how I feel. I'm not trying to be funny. Nah, that's literally how I feel. And I'm proud that the LGBT people didn't even give up on our mission, on our existence, on our calling. I'm just glad they didn't give up. Shit. Of course, I'm gonna play my part. That's what I'm doing with this video and the future. Honestly, like, it is hard to think about all the stuff that happened to the LGBT community. It's like really hard to think of. Maybe that's why I was like trying to like hide under my rock, like Patrick Star, you know. And I know that I have friends for me, like waiting for me in the trans community, you know. Oh shit. I don't think you could like tell a woman how to be a woman the right way or a man how to be a man the right way, because, you know, like, you're gonna just discourage them, hurt their feelings, and it's gonna actually make it harder for them just to be the person that they were trying to be in the first place, you know. It's like, I feel like certain people like get like upset if like my voice starts to get deep, and then I just have to make my voice high pitched, but then they wonder why I have an attitude. Like God is only judge. Like, we can't like judge people. Like, don't even be going around judging LGBT people, trans people. Like if you don't understand, like, maybe you're not supposed to understand, but they're supposed to understand. I know some highly masculine women don't want to wear dresses, but some do. Some of them want to dress like in a more like, I don't know how to call it, like, because I don't want to call it manly. It's not manly clothes. I want to dress like a man, except for, you know, there's no such thing as like a piece of cloth actually like having like, you know, a certain sex assigned to it at creating a piece of cloth. You know, it's literally like some cloth and you stitch it one way. Why is it a man? Stitch it one way. Why is it a woman? I mean, like, that's just like crazy. That's not correct. I'm just trying to help the trans people. Like, literally, like, look in the description below. There is a document that's just like with all the studies of masculinity and femininity that I've done, like, and then like consolidated. Like, literally. See, I just hope my YouTube channel reaches you more. like sooner rather than later. Like literally, I'm making these videos. I hope you see it. If you need these videos, please. Like even though I was gay, there are times where like I had crushes on males. You know. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to be a lesbian, but why would people say being a lesbian is disgusting? Like, I think that God actually think that same-sex couples is just as adorable as the opposite-sex couples. If you think about it, and I know God is happy for transgenders to finally be in touch with their masculinity and femininity, of course. And I could see why someone would be like, I'm non-binary, especially if they're like 50% masculine, 50% feminine. Like, they probably like do feel that way on the inside, you know? No, but I think the feminine men should wear their feminine charm proudly. Because, you know, femininity in a male is only charm. Like, masculine and female is only wits. You know, like, you know. And because a woman is highly masculine doesn't mean she's smarter than, like, a woman who's, like, less masculine. She's just smart in different ways. And that's why we have, like, the different spectrum. 85% masculine, with 95, 85, 75, 50, you know, masculine or feminine, you know, like a ratio, you know, like your masculinity, your environmental awareness, and your inner self-awareness, you know. You know, some people refer to their inner self-awareness first and their environmental awareness. Some people refer to their inner awareness, and then their hold on, I'm sorry, that's bad now. Some people, you know what I'm trying to say. I saw this trans man on the internet. This human being was so beautiful. I'm like, this person's so beautiful. I don't want to just misgender that female human, but that person was so beautiful. I'm like, if that person take off all that stuff, oh my God, like, she's so beautiful. Like, we all just like have to be beautiful together because we're all God's kids. We're chosen. We're kings and queens. Like, we have to stop doing that to ourselves. Like, the way I just spoke, like, if I would have spoke that way, like, to a person in person, they probably would have said, it was attitude, but, it was actually, like, passion, you know. This might sound weird to say, but when I look at my femininity and masculinity, sometimes it feels like it's, like, barely, like, just enough femininity just to cross the threshold of being female, because I don't think God made any 15%, 15% masculine, 85% feminine female. I don't think those exist in the males and vice versa. But like people that's like in the middle of the feminine and masculine spectrum can come in like both sexes, like our soul maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we have to have self-care as humans, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually, you know. Like, we have to stop eating those foods that's, like, put full of the pesticides. Like, we gotta go to the gym and work out. Like, we gotta, like, start reading our Bibles. We gotta clean up. We gotta stop living in the incorrect way, because if we live in the incorrect way, like, no, we're, like, actually humans. Like, we have to live in the correct way, you know. It's not a simulation. It's not a drill, no. I used to think, like, you know, a male that's, like, 75% masculine, 25% feminine, you know, he's himself, but, like, if he had an ego, it's, like, you know, those characteristics, oh, yeah, that's fake, but, like, I feel like on someone who's in a female, no, that's her actual personality, like, you know, that's, like, sometimes that's the way I feel, so, like, I gotta stop, like, downing myself, because, like, then I, like, get awkward, then I, like, don't play it out, and then, like, I might actually look like I'm incorrect. You are the head and not the tail. You are the captain of your ship. Can you manipulate yourself to feel a certain emotion all the time? I don't know. I think that's really what an ego is, you know. A human is not made to blend in. A human is made to stand out. So I saw that Trump signed an executive order saying that there's only two genders, that it's going to be recognized on official documents. Don't even be sad, because you're still going to be the same human with the same flavor of consciousness. You just have to understand, like, and not to wear the veil, like the Aquarius age, like what do you call it? On the unveiling, like, the veil is gonna be gone. The veil is already being removed. It's already being lifted. So, like, whenever you're forced to, like, detransition, like, just know you're a masculine woman and you're a feminine man. Don't be mad at yourself. There's no shame in where your mental health has taken you. No. Do I think children should take hormones? No. I think they should take classes about understanding emotions. Like, it's so important to be competent about emotions because you're going to take something the wrong way and you're going to be hurt or hurt somebody. Or both. Sometimes I wonder, does a masculine woman, like, feel emotions stronger than a feminine woman? But I'm like, emotion is like a punch. I don't know if I'm saying it because I'm a Cancer or a masculine woman, but it's like you have to go through so much processing because you're masculine, because your environmental awareness is so strong. But it doesn't matter because no mental health condition hurts worse than anyone else's. Just don't go down, just go up. I'm not trying to sound wrong, but my soul, my God-given soul, I'm the queen of transmuting negative emotions to positive emotions. Like, that's like what my soul is. Like, God gave every soul a talent. Everybody's king, queen. We just serve God. Like me, I feel like I'm half lone wolf and half social butterfly. Like, this might sound weird, but remember, I'm masculine. It's like sometimes I feel like my soul is like a human version of, like, if an AI was a human. Like, sometimes my personality is like that. Maybe everybody's that way. Sometimes I feel like my personality is a reverse psychopath. Like all those emotions. Like, but if it was like the reverse, like, I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing. Like like that whole thought process, but in a positive direction. Like, I don't know what I'm saying anyway. I don't know, I spend a lot of time in isolation, like, living under a rock in my room, like, for real, like, I need to get back out there and interact. But it's like sometimes the world just make it hard for people just to be themselves and interact, like, people gossip behind your back and stuff, all the toxic energy. Remember, toxic energy means talk sick energy. I'm tired of all the toxic energy. Like, we gotta get rid of all that toxic energy. It's like, trying to, like, adjust my masculinity and femininity kind of make me a little toxic. I'm trying to get rid of my toxins and my personal sins. Like, everybody's a sinner. Like, nobody can, nobody can, improve nobody else's sins. They can only, improve their own sins. Don't forget that. Like Miley said, everybody has those days, Everybody makes mistakes. Of course, Just a human trying to humaning better, Adulting, Responsibility, success, life. I feel like, as a Cancer, I have, like, big feelings. Like, I need to, like, learn how to have more empathy, because obviously I ran away from empathy because, like, it overwhelmed me being, like, a young person. But it's like, looking at this world, like, people be lacking empathy. Like, we need to bring more empathy in this world, I will, like, try to reach out more instead of run away and be like, yeet. Because, emotions are painful. I'm a Cancer, and I'm a female, but high masculinity, so I have to process a lot, so. Okay, now it's time to talk about something else, okay? It's like, everybody has skeletons in their closets, so, like, let's talk about being black. Okay, so when I was, like, a little kid, maybe 4, maybe 5, one day I looked up and I said, Lord, forgive me. Oh no, I'm black and I'm a female. That's the worst combination you could be. That's what I learned to say to myself as a little girl. Ain't that sad, man? Do I believe that? God, no, because race is not real. I don't want to get awkward here, but like me, I have the Cajun, the Creole, and the German. So yes. So anyway, I felt like I'm not trying to be weird, but I felt like in middle school, it's like well, let me start from the bottom. It's like, okay, so I grew up in a place that's, let's say 95% black, or 90% black, 5% Mexican, no, 95% black, 4% Mexican, 1% other. And then, parents divorced at 9. Spent a year and a half at a place that was like pretty much half black and half Mexican and like sparingly others. And then at 6th grade, it was a complete culture shock. Half the population was white, the other half was evenly mixed with everyone else, like everybody. So it's like, I felt like like it was just complete culture shock. It's like, for some reason, it's like in that culture, it felt like, okay, I know we were kids, okay, but it's like, it feel like, I don't know, call it the celebrities trained us or something, but it's like people like seem like they have this vibe that like someone with half black, half white was like somehow better looking, more popular, but that's not true, I felt like, in my lifetime, it's like, I felt like I dealt with stuff like that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it'll make me like either avoid people or just like not see the happiness of people. Maybe I was jealous or something like that. I mean, like that. I mean, that's what I feel like. I don't know what I'm gonna say after this. I don't know. I'm just letting it all out. Shoot. It's like I felt like black women were considered undesirable or something like that. Maybe that's why I treated myself so bad. Black Lives Matter. Of course, Black Lives Matter. When Black Lives Matter was going on, like I didn't participate like in like the correct protest, the correct talking about the deep stuff. But my dad said people won't pay attention, they won't listen up unless you start breaking shit up. Then that's like when they actually freaking listen and like actually get their attention. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm living under a rock shit. Oh, and I really need to talk about this because I'm tired of like feeling guilty about it. But black people are Native Americans. We were here first. Like the Inter-Indians, we're more Indian than them. Okay, like the indigenous, like we're more indigenous than them. Like the Africans came over to become the black Native Americans long before Christopher Columbus, and he didn't bring every black ancestor on the slave ship. He brought some of them, but that's definitely the minority. Like, we're Indians, bro. They tell us we're not Indians, we're Africans. No. I'm telling you, when I go out in nature treats me like a Native American, and I feel like a Native American with the synchronicities and everything. I will not drive myself crazy, like trying to be a culture I'm not. No, I can't ignore that anymore. Yeah. And that's what they don't want us to know. Stay woke. Like, it's so important to know, like, your ethnic heritage. Like, the traits in your genes. Like, are you gonna, like, no, like, no. My ancestor says I have close DNA with the Nigerians. Like, my biggest proportion is Nigerian and, what else? Cameroon, Congo, Mali, the West Ivory Coast and Ghana and, yes, Western Europe, Irish, English. Okay, this is an embarrassing confession, but it's like my great grandpa was a white man of German descent, but I don't think about like my black ancestors as much. Like I feel like I've been like brainwashed. It's like confession time. It's like after I started isolating myself and letting the internet raise me, it's like all these cultures kind of like mess up my head. It's like it's like, people like buy black, just, hang out with black people, Black Lives Matter, black culture. You know how black people talk like black joy, black love. Like, I need that energy in my life. Shoot, man. It's like, okay, I know this cringe people say if you go black, you don't go back, but I feel like I need to go back to black and stay back to black, okay? Of course I know race isn't real. Of course. You know, we're different tribes, different colonies in a big human colony. Of course. I got the Cherokee tribe. I got another tribe I forgot. I really need to catch up of history and the modern world and the future. I'm just being real and raw right now. Like, I'm just humaning, right? Just humaning, like, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about women rights. I feel like, you know, of course, you know, women should be like, you know, given like the same education as a man, you know, like the poor girls in the Middle Eastern countries can't even like read because like everything is bad. Like, come on now. Like, you know, like, come on now. Like, I don't know. It's like they say they're afraid of women being empowered or powerful or something like that. Like, you know. Yeah, I was so ignorant. I just gonna shut up for today and just keep doing better.